Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly and it is lovely to see you today. In this video we're going to be sitting down together and making a vision board for 2021, so grab a cup of tea and let's get to it. So what is a vision board? A vision board is a picture that you make up from different pictures that inspire you and that represent the things that you want to bring into your life over the coming year. I've been doing these for years, my friends do them, and they're a really wonderful way to just manifest the things that you want to bring into your life. I know a lot of people struggle with actually visualizing things, and so having a visual representation of everything that you're hoping to bring in is a really wonderful, easy way of doing things. So what you'll need is some scissors, some glue, a big piece of paper or two pieces of paper stuck together, that's what I've done. And you'll also need some old magazines that you can cut up, because what you need to do is think about the things that you want to bring into your life, cut out pictures that represent them and stick them onto a piece of paper, and that's your manifestation board for the coming year. And I think it's a really wonderful way to just bring good into your life. This year that we're saying goodbye to has not been great for many people. It was a good year for me, I'll be honest and say it was a good year for me. We moved in with my mother, who is now safe and happy. My husband has gone part-time at work, so his life is a lot easier and a lot better. Things are just better for us. But it's not been that way for a lot of people, and so I think it's a really great way to just start to manifest and create the world that you want to live in. If you don't understand what manifestation is, if you'd like me to do a video just on manifestation and how to bring things into your life, how to take control of what's going on in your life, definitely let me know down in the comments, because I'm more than open to doing that, or anything else you think of that you're like, oh, I'd love to hear Beverly talk about this. Just let me know down below and we shall make it so. But for now, I'm going to turn us around, change the angle a bit so you can see what's going on my desk, and we're going to get creating the lives that we want to have. Hello there, welcome back. So like I said, you need some old magazines that you've read, a piece of paper about this size would be fine. I don't know what size this is it A2? I don't know. You'll need some kind of glue and some scissors. I feel like I'm on Blue Peter right now, but if you're a young soul, make sure you've got somebody with you if you're using scissors. But right now we're going to think about the sort of things that we want to bring into our lives. I've got kind of a clue what I want to bring in. So we're going to sit down, we're going to grab the magazines and go through them. And it doesn't have to be a picture that is of the specific thing. It can just be a picture that represents it to you. So let's go through. These can be big pictures, small pictures, it does not matter. It's just all about finding what will represent that thing to you. Start off with this picture here, because I definitely want to improve my Instagram and how I represent my outfit of the day pictures. That's something that I definitely want to do, and this is the one that's the most vintage looking. Obviously it's going to be hard to find somebody who dresses like me, but this is the plan. I want to get into baking and cooking more, so I'm trying to find some pictures that represent that. So I think this could be quite good. They don't have to be perfectly cut out at first, because you're just finding things that represent what you want to bring into your life. Find like 4 or 5 different images that mean the same thing, that represent the same thing to you, and so you might cut them out and then be like, oh no, this one's better. That's fine, just this is the time to use your intuition. It's not a time to start worrying about how these things are going to happen. You might be thinking, oh, I'd love a new kitchen. I'd love a nice new kitchen, but I can't afford a new kitchen. It might be that the universe is like, oh, cool. Well, there's this competition to win a free kitchen that you hadn't even thought about, or you might come into some money that you'd forgotten was owed to you. So many things can happen that will bring these things into your life. You don't have to have all the answers, and I love that. I love knowing that the universe has got my back, and I think that's the main thing to remember when you are doing manifestation, when you are doing witchy things. We're not trying to do it by ourselves. We're doing it with the backup of God, with the backup of the universe, with the creator. We're doing things with them, not by ourselves. And that's so important to remember, because I was reading recently an article, and they were saying that a lot of people fail in achieving their New Year's resolutions, and that's because they're trying to do it themselves. They're not giving it over to the high being who is going to actually do the work and actually sort it out. And I find it really important to remember that. So now all we have to do is start cutting out all of the things that we have chosen to represent what we want to bring into our lives over the coming year. This is a really important step, because as you're doing this, really think about what you want to bring and really start to picture it in your head. Picture you doing that thing. Picture that thing happening. It's really important. Manifestation comes from having that feeling. So having a feeling that what you want to bring is happening to you in that moment, so important. And you might find that you'll pick up something, you'll be like, I can't remember what this represented or what this meant, or I no longer think this is what I want to have. That's okay, just move it aside, move on to the next thing. It's all about being present in the moment and really connecting with those pictures, really connecting with the intention behind each of them and why you've chosen those pictures. Okay, so now we have everything, all the things that we have, we've put intent into each one. So now we're going to start placing everything out and seeing where things want to go on our board. This is a really fun part of the whole process. I love putting together the pictures and making it look nice. It's a really creative process, and I think a lot of people lose sight of that. A lot of people lose sight of how creative we witches can be and how amazing it is to really bring that into our practice. Drawing pictures and choosing really lovely places to put things. It's just a very lovely thing to do. I just love creating and planning things. It's one of my favourite things to do. So hopefully you will get that out of this as well. You will enjoy bringing more and more creativity and art and magic all together in your life. Oh my goodness, am I gonna run out of room? I don't know. Oh, there's a lot here. We shall see. Find that you need to cut things down, narrow down pictures, make them smaller, that sort of thing. That's fine. I often choose big pictures. I don't know what it is about me, but I do. I tend to choose a lot of big pictures, and then I'm like, oh, this isn't going to work. So that's how it is right now. I think that's how I'm going to lay it out. Now I just need to stick everything down and we'll be done. Let's get to it. here we are. Here's the finished piece. There are some pieces on here, like the daily yoga or the meditation one that's down here, might be quite easy to deduce. Other ones might be quite difficult to see, and that is on purpose. You don't want everyone knowing the things that you want to bring into your life. I'm going to pop this up somewhere like on behind the door, somewhere a little bit hidden. The magic comes from not paying attention to it. If you're looking at it all the time, you're going to struggle to make it happen. You need to put all your intention into it and then let it go. So I'm going to hide it away from my own view and from yours. But I really enjoyed putting this together. I definitely enjoy bringing information to you from my life, and vision boards have been a part of my life for so long. It's amazing to bring this to you, and I hope that you will sit down and spend some time making one for yourself. If you do, let me know, tag me. Yeah, all the links to my Instagram and my Twitter are down below, so make sure you tag me in your vision boards, because I would love to see how you make them. You can draw them yourself if you're good at drawing. You can make them on your computer if, say for example, you're in the broom closet and unable to have this up on the wall. You can easily make it on your computer with images that you've saved off Google and just keep it in a file somewhere. It's a really easy, really straightforward way of doing manifestation, and it's really great. Don't have any kind of hesitation with things. Like if you look at it and you think, oh, that's never going to happen, then it's never going to happen. Manifestation is all about positive thinking and being sure, acting as if it's happened, as if you've got that thing, you know, that job that's going to pay enough for you to buy that house you want, or whatever it is. It's trusting in the universe, and we don't know what this coming year has in store for us. You know, you could win that kitchen that you've always dreamed of. Who knows what's to come? So definitely have a lot of trust and just put your intention into each picture. Let me know down below if you'd like me to do a video specifically on manifestation, or if you'd like me to do a video about the positives, the comebacks that I've had personally or friends have had from vision boards. There's so much information online about vision boards, so if you'd like me to do more videos about this or about manifestation, just let me know down in the comments. I always love hearing from you all. I find this community is so inspiring. You all give me so many ideas for videos and blog posts, and I just love you all so much. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to head down below and leave it a cheeky little like, so I know that you enjoyed it and I can bring more content like this to my channel in future. And if you enjoy things like this, if you're really into spirituality, disability, everything with a little vintage flair, if you enjoy lookbooks, and I've got so much coming to the channel, and if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to head down there and hit that little subscribe button. I would love to reach 1,000 subscribers. I would love to have you part of the Butterfly family, so don't forget, head down there, hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays, my health permitting. I always do my very best to be here with you every week, twice a week. My loves, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will have a go at making your own vision board, and if you do, don't forget to let me know by tagging me on social media. I love you all, and I hope that you have an amazing 2021. Don't forget, you manifest your own future, so make it the best you can. Have a really, really wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.